Welcome back to another Deep Dive with Derek. I'm your host, Derek. Welcome back to another Ren Reaction. If you're new here, I'd like to personally welcome you to the channel. On this channel, we take a look at videos, music and poetry and other forms of art through the lens of meaning and valued living. Now, that just means a set of tools that we can use to design and live a life that we find meaningful. So we're using lenses on this channel, such as personal values, narratives, mindset, purpose, mindfulness, resilience, basically everything that we can use to appreciate the upside of life, the bright side of life, and to learn from and get through the downside of life. So if this is something that you like, I hope you consider subscribing. If you've been here before, welcome back. Glad you could make it. In either case, if this is something that you like, go ahead and give me a thumbs up so that this is this indication to me that this is something that you like doing. Now, I don't like to monetize these videos. I think that paying with attention and paying with ads is largely what's wrong, quote unquote, with the world. Things like consumerism, things like divisiveness and echo chambers are due to that, especially with the crazy algorithms we have today. So I prefer to fund this channel through micro donations from my audience, a direct connection between us. So if that's something you want to do, you don't have to, of course. You can buy me a beer. You can support me on Patreon. You'll find those links in the description. Now, on this channel, if you've not been here before, I take a look at the song first, just a raw reaction, as if you told me to watch it. And that's all I'll do. And then I go back a second time. You don't have to stick around for that. And I'll let you jump forward, too, if you want to see, if you just want to start with the commentary. I'll tell you where that is when I'm done editing. But we'll go through a second time to see what can we learn. What is there to learn from meaningful and valuable living? So let's get right in. We're doing The Hunger today by Ren.
Poison in my veins lights a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame of mind. Blind, I design rhymes intertwined, double time, genuine Frankenstein. I made a monster. Conquer, music scene, golden ticket, Wonka, conjure. Lyrics in my belly, I got thunder. Younger, everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting, the more I feel the hunger. Belted like a welterweight, how to skelter, need Alka-Seltzer, alpha, beta, delta. I help you into the fall, I shelter, melt a mind, a tea with these rhymes, and I find you never felt so feeling like this. Feeling me, believing I'm a demon, I'm a devil. Fuck the game, completed every level, I'm a vessel. For spirits a channeler, on my lyrics, I'm a rebel. I raise my fist at anti-capitalistic, pissed I revel. In society collapsing, fantastic, now pump the treble. Tick to the top with the tip of my tongue, and time into telepathy. Terrified them with the terrible telekinesis, tantrum, I torture the enemy. So when I'm flowing and growing, I flow when I swallow the flow like a Toblerone. And I feast on the flow, I'm a beast with the flow, then I'm switching it up and I'm taking it low. Kitty with the black heart in the car park by Primark, jamming Django, Reinhardt, living with a raw star, refine rats to a fine art. Vincent Van Gogh, I start making my mark like Frankie Sinatra, King call me Arthur. And my style is homegrown like growing Cali weed. Don't need no personal trainer, I got trainers on my feet. You know I got the soul in my bowl when I eat. You know I'm staying grounded when I grind up my beef. But if you got a problem, my brother, I might just put on some rubber gloves and just choke it till I rupture some blood that just bubbles up. And the bubbles just double up and you struggle. But lucky suckers, I'm subtle at covering up the trouble. Cover up the crime scene, 1990, that's my scene. My teen years were spent rolling the Thai green. Obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans, putting backy with the green. Roll a fatty, dopamine starts flowing. My cerebellum glowing, the pendulum is slowing. I'm swinging and I'm swaying, but I don't know where I'm going. Mind running, Jesse Owens, hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. All the seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. I grow, then I preach, scrap that I teach over beats. To all those that seek, teach on these streets. Streets can be bleak, but bleak was the place where I rose to my feet.
Well, so I love these single shot videos. I didn't catch a microphone. So has he gotten away from that? Is he limp syncing over a track now? Or, I mean, it could be that the microphone was just really well hidden, or he could have been using a boom. So I like that. I was unclear what the hunger meant. He said the hunger is starting to grow as he gets older. But yeah, so let's jump back in and see if there's anything that we can learn from this. He's rapping pretty quick, so I'm not going to catch all these lyrics, but here we go again. I have to say that I do like the music. Again, it sounds like actual instruments, and I'm going to always, in my heart, I'm going to always favor real music. And I'm definitely picking up on a drum. I don't know if it's a bass or some kind of guitar over top. Um, and I definitely am drawn when he's playing the guitar. Those are the tracks that I'm going to favor more.
Poison in my veins lights a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame of mind.
Poison into my veins lights the flame in my brain that keeps me. What is he saying?
Poison in my veins lights a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that
maintains the pain. So, I mean, it's kind of like a physiological analogy here. And I don't know if the poison in his veins is the medicine, and that keeps him in this certain state of pain. It keeps him just comfortable enough that he doesn't throw it away because it's not working, but it keeps him enough that he needs to keep going back to it. So is that a medicine lyric or a drug lyric?
May change my frame of mind. Blind I design rhymes intertwined, double time, genuine Frankenstein. I made a monster. Conquer, music scene, golden ticket, Wonka, conjure. Lyrics in my belly, I got thunder. Younger, everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting, the more I feel the hunger.
So everybody wishes they were younger, but the older he's getting, the more he's feeling the hunger. Now, again, if you know, because I haven't figured this out yet, the hunger for what? The hunger for fame? Is he chasing fame here? The hunger for power? The hunger for creative expression? The hunger for success? I'm gonna keep grinding and keep on working. I'm not quite sure what he's talking about here.
Bounce like a welterweight, helter skelter, need Alka-Seltzer, alpha, beta, delta. I help you into the fall, I shelter, melt a mind at you with these rhymes. I find you never felt a feeling like this, feeling me, believing I'm a demon, I'm a devil. Fuck the game, complete at every level, I'm a vessel. For spirits, a channeler, on my lyrics, I'm a rebel. I raise my fist, the anti-capitalistic pissed, I revel.
Anti-capitalist, I think that would be my biggest criticism of Ren, is he seems to be anti-capitalist. And so, just as if you haven't seen me before, capitalism is a style of economy where things are owned by people. They're owned by us. They're owned by the citizens. So you own your land, you own your labor, you own your time, and everybody else owns their time. And then, so it's private ownership of goods, of capital, goods and services. That's human capital and, say, financial capital. That's owned privately and freely exchanged. So I've got labor, you've got money, we voluntarily exchange that. That's what capitalism is. The opposite of that is socialism. And with socialism, you own, as a citizen, some stuff, but for the most part, the state, the government owns everything else, and then they decide how to use that. And so with socialism, the main claim that people who follow socialism tend to believe is that the government is better at distributing resources than private people. With capitalism, the claim is that citizens are best to decide. They're the best ones to decide what to do with their lives. So who's going to decide, you or the government? That's basically the difference. And a lot of people, and sometimes I get the sense that Ren falls into this category, people confuse capitalism with, say, consumerism, which is an easy type. It's not a style of economy like capitalism is, but consumerism is the idea that we are not ever going to be happy until we consume more. We're never going to be happy until we can buy this or buy that or keep up with the Joneses. That's consumerism, and it's not a style of economy. Again, and when you start to pay, when radio came out, it was not really to play radio programs. It wasn't really to play music. That was what drew you in to listen to commercials. When TV came out, they made programs to bring you to the show to watch commercials. Everything that seemed free was paid for and funded by commercials, and all those commercials were intended to get you to feel like you were inadequate. And again, I mentioned at the beginning, I prefer not to monetize these videos because that leans into that model. I exist because I'm selling ads, and it's even crazier now because with the radio and TV, ads were created that had to speak to everybody. Now they speak directly to you. What have you been clicking on? Sometimes what have you been saying? What have you been hovering on? Who are you friends with? Who are you interacting? What did you like? And then they're developing ads directly targeted to everything that you want. And again, meant to make you think that you're in an echo chamber, that your way of thinking is the only way of thinking, that's you and everybody else. And also that you feel inadequate. Here's the things that you don't have. Here's things that would make your life better. An easier, more comfortable life is better, is the pitch. And then to get that better life, you'll have to have this and that and the other thing. Anyway, long little rant. I'm not clear if he's talking about consumerism or if he actually wants government-run goods and services. I suspect he's anti-consumerism, not anti-capitalism.
Society collapsing, fantastic, now pump the treble. Tick got the top with the tip of my tongue and tapping telepathy. Terrified them with the terrible telekinesis telekinesis tantrum. I to the enemies. Flowing and flowing and growing and flowing. I swallow the flow like a Toblerone. And I feast on the flow, I'm a beast with the flow. Then I'm switching it up and I'm taking it low. Giddy with the black heart in the car park by Primark. Jamming Django, Reinhardt, living with a raw star. Refine rats to a fine art. Vincent Van Gogh, I start making my mark. Like Frankie Sinatra, can call me Arthur. And my style is homegrown like growing Cali weed. Don't need no personal trainer, I got trainers on my feet. You know I got the soul in my bowl when I eat. You know I'm staying grounded when I grind up my beef. But if you got a problem, my brother, I might just put on some rubber gloves and just choke it till larynx ruptures and blood that just bubbles up. And the bubbles just double up and you struggle. But luck is up, cause I'm subtle at covering up the trouble. Cover up the crime scene, 1990, that's my scene. My teen years were spent rolling the Thai green. Obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans, putting backy with the green. Roll a fatty, dopamine starts flowing. My cerebellum glowing.
Dopamine starts flowing. Dopamine is a chemical, brain chemical, neurotransmitter, actually, but a brain chemical that makes you feel good. And we developed this. It's kind of like a quick hit. You know, and you have this goal and you hit the goal, yes, and it feels good. And it's very short-lived, but it's very addicting. Pot, alcohol, sex, other drugs, heroin and things release dopamine. Gambling releases dopamine when you win, especially. Yes. It came up snake eyes, yes. Interestingly, cell phones also emit dopamine. Social media emits dopamine. And this is not an accident. This is used to keep you coming back to the cell phone, keep you coming back to social media, keep you coming back to click on your phone, to keep you coming. Now, dopamine, it evolved to help us hunt, say, got the game, yes. Feels pretty good, but it is short-lived and you need to get more. There are other neurotransmitters, there are other brain chemicals that are better, serotonin, oxytocin, for example. Those are triggered with social connection, with, when somebody talks about you and praises you, those kinds of things. Those are better systems, and those are usually longer lasting. Endorphins are another one. If you've run and felt that runner's high, and again, we developed this because if you had to chase for your food, it hurts. It hurts your lungs, it hurts your legs to work out that much, so you get this shot of endorphins to mask that pain, at least for a while, and then you're sore the next day. But anyway, so these brain chemicals exist, and they're manipulating us nowadays. Interestingly, though, drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, gambling, these generally, in most countries, I don't know, I can't speak for every country, usually these have some kind of age restriction, but cell phones, not only is there no restriction on them, parents just give them to their kid. Hey, shut up, kid. Hey, just take a look at this screen. Please look at the screen. So we are addicting our kids to dopamine-based systems from early ages. Interesting thing to think about.
Pendulum is slowing, I'm swinging and I'm swaying, but I don't know where I'm going. Mind running, Jesse Owens, hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. All the seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. I grow, then I preach, scrap that I teach over beats to all those that seek. Teach on these streets.
I teach over beats. So the kind of a message that he does teach. And there's a lot of lessons to a lot of his songs. This latest album, though, if I'm being honest, I don't see as much of the philosophical side to him. It's more, I don't know, funny little entendres and things that are skillful and they're catchy, but there's not as much meaning to these songs. If I'm wrong, let me know how I'm wrong or why I'm wrong. But to me, the latest album here doesn't have the depth of his older stuff. I'm kind of an older Ren kind of a guy.
Streets can be bleak, but bleak with the place, but I rose to my feet.
And this reminds me of Animal Flow, where there was all those cats, and they were doing a 4-beat and then a 4-beat. That's what he's doing here. Okay, so what did I miss? What did I completely get wrong? Where do you and I disagree? Let me know in the comments. Where are we aligned? What do you like? What did you like about the song? What do you like about the album? What do you like about Ren? Let me know in the comments. Any other people I should be checking out? Let me know. Any other Ren songs that I haven't checked out yet, please let me know. If this is something that you're interested in, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And I continue to work my way through the Ren catalog, and I'm excited to be on this journey. Hey, D-Rock again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing here. If this kind of thing is interesting to you, and especially if you like the bad drawings at the beginning, you might be interested in my weekly newsletter. It explores money's role in a meaningful life. So you can check that out at meaning.blog if you want. It takes this and it goes a lot deeper. So if you like that, check it out. Let me know what else I should be doing, what else I could be doing, and I'll see you here next time.